Princess the Rose of the Swalfin.
Princess the Bear here, and we're back at the Dolphin Resort because it's time to see who's the best of the Swalfin.
We're going to revisit Rosa Mexicano.
Maybe we were wrong, maybe we were right. But remember, she's vegan, I'm not. Let's go pick a rose and not get any thorns.
Be sure to enjoy Mexican food.
You heard the girl.
I'm going to go ahead and chip to the salsa. Let's see how it compares to like Maya Grill and all those. It's been a minute since we've been here, so cheers. It's not bad. It's room temperature though. I prefer if it was like cold. I would give it 3 out of 5 salsa.
You can tell a lot about a restaurant by what they serve bore you get your appetizers. Be it table bread, be it chips and salsa, be it an amuse-bouche. All those things matter. It may be free, or close to free, because you're still paying no matter what. But it matters. I like the smoky flavor it has. It's got a bit more punch than I expect from a for all palate salsa. It's a good start. It gets me excited for what comes next. I feel last time we came here that we didn't get not that we didn't get a fair shake, but things seemed off. Things seem to be running at a much better pace tonight, so I'm excited. Tableside salsa? 3.5 out of 5 stars.
Last time I remember really enjoying the salsa, but thinking that the guac had too much cilantro. So, I'm excited to see if that's still the case. There is tomatoes in it from Melissa and Enda, and I just made a little chip sandwich. Bear got mild, or not mild, medium. And it definitely tastes that. It's got like a nice slow burn to it. I would say it's like a 4 out of 10 on the heat scale. This is leaps and bounds better from last time. Not too much cilantro. The guac is fresh tasting and nice. I'm going to enjoy that with the salsa. I'm going to give it a 3.75 out of 5 guacs. This is much, like so much improved over the last time we came here.
Just like last time, I'm kind of surprised that our guacamole bowl has a face. Now, you can get, and the reason why this bowl is so big is that you can get a double serving of tableside guac. Like, there's this, and there's a bigger version to say if you have more people. For me and the princess is probably enough. We have more than enough food to eat anyway. So let's go ahead and lock it up. And this is sort of like we looked at it last time, sort of like a New York style guacamole, which we thought was off-putting because of the amount of cilantro we got in there last time, but now I'm getting more the vibe they were going for. It's a bit more herby, but the punch, I like the medium heat. I think the medium heat was a good choice. I think mild might have been a little bit, mild. The medium has a nice slow burn, like middle of the mouth. They give it like a 4 out of 10 heat scale. It's not going to make you cry, but you're going to feel some things in both your mouth and the flavor profile. I give it 4 out of 5 claws. I think we misjudged this guac.
Now we wouldn't be able to do this without salsa and guac too. That's just a way. We have to do the guac and salsa. Cheers. This is why you don't put tomato in guac, because you mix it with salsa and it gives you the perfect amount of tomato that you need. The bite that I got of the guac had no tomato in it, and it balanced perfectly with the salsa. This is the way. It raises it to a 4.25 out of 5 chips and salsa. You always want to mix the two, but I don't know. Too much tomato is just a little excessive for me. I love tomato, but not guac.
Let's say that when we get salsa, or we get guac, we got to do it together because honestly, salsa and guacamole is like Mowgli and Baloo, like Robin and Little John, like Buzz and Woody. Like you gotta eat them together, or a duo, or a package deal, almost. They definitely pair well. Though I got more tomato in my bite than the princess did, and it feels like more acidity than it all needs. It's already a very acidic pairing together, but like the addition of like extra tomato in it kind of throws me. That's not bad, but I like them better separate than together. I would give it 3 out of 5.
To repeat a favorite from last time, the Mezcalarita, which is a stemless glass. They serve it to you with liquid nitrogen, so you can just put it inside of the thing. Cheers. It's sweet in the front and then smoky in the back. And I really like that. It's like a nice balanced margarita. Probably one of the better places you get a margarita on this side of the boardwalk. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5 margaritas. It's not better than anything you get at the Mexico Pavilion. That's for sure. Marvelous Joe's is better.
Even though there's really no magic involved in this drink, there's giving me major conjurita vibes from Abracadabra, but magic and science to a primitive culture, and I feel primitive, are indistinguishable, right? Ooh, that is a well-balanced margarita. That makes me feel like I can surf. And trust me, you don't want to see me surf. The Princess tried once. That was an embarrassing day. I like that though. I would give that 4 out of 5 plus.
The Acapulco Club makes me feel like I'm at the Copa. Oh, it's bad. It's grapefruity, I think. Definitely not my jam. If you like something that's on the grapefruit level, you might like this. But for me, it's like a 2 out of 5 drinks. I understand why it's small now because you're gonna be slow sipping this little powerful thing.
Acapulco Club because it was under crafted cocktails. Where you put crafted on something, I'm feeling that you handcrafted it for your restaurant, so I expect great things. The combination of things that were listed on there give me pause, maybe, but we commit to our mistakes. And if I never tried anything new, this would be a very boring channel, and I wouldn't be one of those channels. You know what channels I'm talking about. I don't know what channels I'm talking about, so. Ooh. That is, like being in your first schoolyard fist fight. You ring your bell a little bit before you come around. That is interesting. That's not bad. I just don't feel like it's my vibe. Not my jam, if you will. Maybe somebody else's jam. The grapefruit is a hard thing to mix with anything else. But I thought with the Aquafaba and everything else that's going on, that maybe a bit more character. Now I'm just feeling like I need to go cry to the nurse. 2 out of 5 plus.
This is one of 4 vegan options that you have on this menu. The one with the most ingredients, like the least modifications, is the chili relleno. That's what we had the last time that we came here, so I wanted to do something different. So you had like a mushroom dish, a mushroom enchilada dish, and a mushroom taco dish. Now if you guys have been here for a while, you know I don't like mushrooms. But I wanted to try something new. And we always try everything. I commit to my mistakes. I'm doing a mushroom taco. I don't think it's going to be as good as a Maya Grill taco. It's giving me the Boathouse taco vibes. But a little cuter, I think. I'm mostly excited for this Granny Smith apple slaw they have in here. I don't know if you can see it. There's so much kale. And these cute little corn tacos. Cheers to the goodness. I think we need the hot sauce. Wow. That is surprisingly delicious. I thought I was going to hate this. For me, the mushrooms are more like about texture. This doesn't have a texture of a mushroom at all. It just tastes like almost like a vegan carnitas. I love it. As somebody that hates mushrooms to actually like a mushroom taco, that's a win in my book. I really didn't think that this place was going to be better than the Maya Grill, but I think they're like on the same level. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 tacos. It's very tasty.
Tacos, tacos, tacos. With dirt rooms. Fungi tacos, if you will. Luckily, we don't live in a Last of Us universe, so I may be kind of afraid. But the versatility of mushrooms, I think we underestimate. Both myself personally and the princess are not lovers of the shrooms. Take that as you will. But we're always excited to see the different ways the different restaurants prepare them. This, it's filled to the brim with all sorts of things. Let's see if it's a greater than the sum of its parts. The kale with the mushroom, for some reason, just works. Kale is a really sharp taste, and it takes another something similar, like that earthy flavor to sort of bounce it out. Sauteed mushrooms, perfect. They're nice and meaty. The kale is a great replacement for cabbage. The Granny Smith slaw gives it a slight sweetness and like not full Granny apple sweetness, but like a sweetness that sort of just kind of works. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the plate, like a salad and taco, but honestly, this is meatier than some regular tacos that I've had. I would give this 4.25 out of 5 claws. Honestly, the only vegan mushroom dish that we've ever gotten on property that's better than this is the mushroom bao at Tiffin and No Man Land at Messina. This is up there.
Our friends, gluten-free, dairy-free Disney World recommended this chili de arbo sauce that is a 30,000 Scoville units hot sauce. It is their hottest sauce here at the Rosa Mexicano. So I'm just going to put it on the tacos and see how it is. Cheers. It's a creeper. It's definitely spicy. I would give it like a 6 out of 10 on the heat scale. The Pile Pile secret sauce at Sanaa is definitely spicier than this. But I like it. I think it's good.
I want to get more of the base sauce, so I'm just going to do it on chips and not the taco. Because I feel like the avocado and some of the other things in the taco might have like a cooling effect. And you know me and my love of spice. If you don't, you're new here, I'm a spice fan. I love spice, however you get it. Chili de arbo? Interesting. It smells smoky, concentrated. I'm excited. Nice and kick. Woo-wee. It's like lighting a match in your mouth. It goes from like a 2 to like an 8 with seconds. Very front of the mouth, but it creeps from the front all the way to the back very quickly. I would have to agree with Princess that it's definitely not as hot or spicy as the sauce from Sanaa, but it's hot. It's like very close. I would give this like an 8.5 out of 10 on the spice scale. I'm dead inside and I feel that. Like, you just woke me from the jet. I feel like somebody just said Beetlejuice twice. Not 3 times, but twice. Whew. It's a bare stamp of approval. That spice is given a 4.5 out of 5 balls. So here we have the Camarones de Mojo. It is a shrimp noodle dish in a garlic lobster butter sauce. Shrimp with noodles at a Mexican restaurant. Never seen something like that, so I was curious. But with garlic, lobster butter, I'm gonna eat a magic pillar too. We're gonna get fed by the Mene.
It's okay.
Then we're gonna dive right in. So you have chorizo slices in here, avocado, shrimp, and this garlic butter with these tiny noodles. It's given like Uncle Ben's at first sight, but we're not gonna judge a book by its cover. It's very soupy. I was expecting like a garlic sauce drizzle, not like a garlic sauce like soup. I just flung everywhere. Tail on shrimp anywhere is interesting. Like in a soup dish, but we're gonna try this out. That is very rich. This is like the same sort of like fishy or like ocean-like wave of flavor you get in like a mussel, like shellfish soup. It's similar to what you get in here, but it's not all shellfish. So like chorizo is a really strong flavor. Garlic lobster, very strong flavor, and then the shrimp. It ends up being like a very rich dish. Not a whole lot here. Like it's just shrimp, a couple slices of chorizo, and it's basically like a riced noodle, like so it's a small dish, but it packs a powerful punch. I'm glad that it's not bigger because it's a lot to eat. and I'm honestly wondering if I'm going to be able to finish it. The flavor, I think it's an acquired taste. I don't hate it, but I probably wouldn't order it again. As is, I'm giving it a 3.75 out of 5 claws. It's on the verge of greatness. I would say we had a much better time here this time for dinner than we did the first time.
I agree, and shout out to Sarah and Brandon at Gluten-Free and Dairy-Free Walt Disney World for essentially intriguing/pushing us to come here again because of all of the amazing food that they've posted and videos that they've done of this place to like make us want to come back.
Whereas originally we did not want to.
No, they were definitely a big motivator.
Yes, so definitely go check them out at Gluten-Free and Dairy-Free at Walt Disney World. For all your gluten and dairy-free needs. We do very similar things, but differing opinions, diverse opinions, something we support here on this channel. Now, if there's anything else you'd like to see us do, the comments will always be the place to find us. Hit the notification bell for when we see other videos like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear might yeet himself into this hotel and become a dolphin.
More fantasy movies with the princess, please. But you heard the girl.
I think these are dolphins.
Dolphins?
Dolphins!